You see, we don't always get what we want in life. Like, say now, the Americans voted for Donald Trump, most of them, because he won. You can't look down on that because it happened twice. Ne? And they didn't get what they voted for. They voted for Donald Trump and they got like this psychopath. Yo, I can't describe him properly, man. It's like a he's like a bean. A bean. If he's not in the soup, he's in the shit. If he's not connected to the Epstein files and his name coming up and his wife's name coming up and the whatnots and the bullshit. He's thinking something like building a ballroom worth I don't know how many millions and billions or hundreds of millions. I don't know how many hundreds of millions he wants to build this ballroom. Not even to speak about the war. We all know about the war. Everybody's covering the war and the people that died in the war, while the MAGA people are covering up each and every loss they take in the war. It's like rubbing jam around the mouths of the American people. In my language, there's a saying, they are rubbing jam around your mouth because if you lick your lips, then it's sweet. So everything they tell you, it's like sweet shit. And I believe you still get those Americans that believe this MAGA shit. With this Donald Trump sycophants, Caroline Levitt and J.D. Vance and those type of guys surrounding Donald Trump with this bullshit. You see, if you can take Donald Trump now, he's the how many of president that's coming forth as stupid. If you should take that George Bush, the young one, the son, is he the son? I don't know. I don't care even about American president history, but I believe he's the son, the young one. So, I just want to know, if you have a conversation with a person and you are correcting that person on a certain word and you give an incorrect word when you are correcting a person, are you correcting the person or are you incorrecting the person? Because there was a press conference where this lady asked George Bush something about the nuclear projects and what. Then he stopped that lady and he corrected her. He said it's not nuclear, it's nuclear.
Nuclear test.
The fuck, my bro? I don't know if during the campaigning phases, one should see some bad signs. You should see some bad signs. I know that the speeches of the presidents while they are campaigning are not written by themselves and it is written by other people thinking, this will sound great. This will smear some jam around the mouths of the Americans. And then they just go and read that shit. But somewhere down the line, you can see that there are some bad signs, my man. Like, where did they come with this thing of kissing babies? I don't want that fucking president's mouth on my son. My son's cheek that's 2 years old and whatnot. He's... You see, guys, English is not my first language. It's my second language. And all the nice and good and pure sayings that I can use within this video is only said properly in my language. But there's a one that it's not like he's filthiness in the sense of filthy. It's like in the sense of bad influence, but worse. If you can call it that. His bad influence that is worse than his bad influence is going to rub off on my child when he's kissing my child. Understand what I'm saying? But in my language, sy slegtigheid moet afsmeer aan my kindie. That is it. But, in fact, to come back to the point, Donald Trump is covering up a lot of things with this war. And if you can check the pattern what he's doing, check the pattern. From the start of this war with Iran, every week, Friday to Sunday afternoon, they are catching on the worst shit. Bombing the shit out of Lebanon together with Israel. Bombing Iran. Bombing property there. Crucial infrastructure. And then Monday morning, we made them an offer they can't refuse. They can't refuse our deal. No, my man. I know what's going on here. And I can tell there's a lot of people that are getting sniffing the nose of what's actually going on here. Except for the cover-up of the Epstein files. Except for that. You guys know there must be some insider trading going on in or near the White House. I'm not testing this. I can say it as it is. I know it was covered somewhere that there must be some insider trading in or around the White House. That is why this war is there. They want to enrich themselves. Donald Trump, he failed at businesses. He bankrupted businesses. I believe not only his own but others as well. So, first he wants to enrich himself, and then he wants to impeach himself. No, I believe the other guys will impeach him, but what I'm saying is there's a lot of cover-ups going on during this war. How? Tell me this. How can you commence with a war? Right? You commence with a war with the main goal of the war is to, if you should say it, your main goal of the war is to ensure that the next country or the country that you are having this war with, that they don't acquire nuclear capabilities. Like George W. Bush said. Is it George W. Bush? No, it's George Bush, the young one. He said nuclear. You don't want that country to have nuclear capabilities. That's your main aim towards this war that you are waging against that country. Now, the war commences. You are in this war. 1, 2, 3 weeks past. Now the war is not actually about nuclear capabilities anymore. It's now about a strait that was opened prior to the war. The strait was opened prior to the war. Now your war is being fought around this strait that is now closed by the country that you are forging this war against. Your main goal now is the strait that is closed by that country. Nuclear capabilities is coming after you acquire access to the strait again. But now the problem is, you are losing. You are losing this war. What is happening now? what is happening now? That country that you waged the war against, he's going to get his nuclear capabilities. He's going to demand it. He's going to take it, and there is exactly fuck all you can do about it. Exactly. There's exactly 100% fuck all you can do about it when that country acquires its nuclear capabilities. We can almost say that they are already having nuclear capabilities, but that's not the point. That same country is now taking and controlling and having the only access to that strait that they are closing. What can you do about it? 10 times 100% fuck all. You can do fuck all because you lost. Né? You were the cat with the thick tail. The bull with the thick penis, the last one. And then what happened? You lost. You lost. You came there with the secretary with the thick neck. You lost. Yar. This is bad. This is bad. Fuel prices are skyrocketing. What can you do about it? Fuck all. Global economy is dwindling, my man. Countries are threatening. We are going to make use of Chinese currency as the global currency, not the US dollars anymore. And I believe I feel it in my bones, mate. I believe that most of the countries of the world that are keeping quiet about this war in Iran, except now for my president, except for my president, he's not keeping quiet since last year. He's not keeping quiet. President Cyril Ramaphosa is not keeping quiet, my man. And I believe most of the countries in the world that are keeping quiet, they actually want America to lose this war. By far. They want, I believe this. I believe this because it's going to cause a reshuffle. A reshuffle of global power. It's going to cause a reshuffle of global power. You take away the global power that wants to be in charge of everything. They wants to control everything. They want to control the media. They want to control how things are being done in the world. Let's take fashion, for instance. Let's take fashion. If you should go into these townships and whatnot, except maybe for Johannesburg, you should go to Cape Town and you go check how the young people and the gangsters are dressing there. And then you go check videos of how the gangsters and King Von and them dressed in Chicago. You will see a good similarity. You'll see a very, very nice similarity amongst how people dress in the gangster-ridden townships or cities here in my country. And then you will go and see what is being said on TV there. American movies. What? They are setting the standard for everything. America. They are setting the standard and they are setting the trends, my man. If your shit is not like their shit, then you are shit. True. If your shit is not like their shit, then you are shit, my man. But nonetheless, this is just the start of what I am going to tell y'all about. We are going to dive deep into this thing, except for the fact that everything is already being covered by everybody. The Epstein files. You know the X-Files? Well, this is the sex files, nah? With the Epstein files. Let's stop it right here, nah? I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll make a video like this again, telling y'all about this President of America. If you should go and check that guy's videos, Midas Touch, Ben Messias. He always starts his video. Donald Trump is panicking as the Strait of Hormuz remains closed. The White House is falling apart. Everything is in shambles. Check this video right here. Play this here. Go check his videos. Even if it's biased. He's telling the truth. He's saying what no other American wants to say. You get people in America that says,
our president is catching on shit.
nah, you get those people on TikTok, YouTube, even everywhere, but without any facts. Go to Midas Touch Network and go check out Ben Messias. Nah, he's actually doing a good job covering this whole Epstein files debacle with, what is it called? The Strait of Hormuz war. If you like this video, subscribe, like. I will give you something nice next time, covering something that you did not know, that I will tell you. I will tell you what you did not know. See you guys in the next one.